By Dr. Elisabeth Kendall, Middle East expert at Girton College at Cambridge University. Thank you very much indeed for being with us, Dr. Kendall. So this just 2 months, of course, after that ceasefire expired. Is it a sign of worse to come?
I think it probably is a sign of worse to come. It's a real downward spiral once United Nations convoys and aid personnel start being attacked. In this case, it was a UN convoy, and it's not the first time this year. There were UN personnel kidnapped, 5 of them in February, and Médecins Sans Frontières personnel kidnapped in March in the south of Yemen. But I think that there is now, since the ceasefire finished in October, a real uptick in violence, and that we're in some significant danger of seeing the conflict fragment.
And what are the prospects of reviving that ceasefire? It did, after all, bring quite a long stretch of peace to the people of Yemen before it fell apart. Do you see it being revived?
Well, that's right. The ceasefire did largely hold for about 6 months until October. But I don't think that the prospects are very good. And part of the reason for that is that the Houthis, this is the Iran-backed group of so-called rebels that have swept into power since 2014, they don't really have much interest in signing up to a peace. When the ceasefire was in play, they were the ones who really benefited from all the concessions without having to yield much. And they perceived themselves as getting more and more the more that they put pressure on the Saudi-led coalition. For example, they're now saying that they want all civil servants' salaries and pensions to be paid in the areas under their control, including some military personnel. And at the same time, the government is in such a weak position, the internationally recognized government, because the Presidential Leadership Council is beset with infighting, and it's not really managing to control the warring factions within the coalition itself on the ground. So I think we are going to see things unravel more before they get better.
Dr. Kendall at Cambridge University, thank you very much indeed. We appreciate it.